Please be advised that FATV is conducting audio and video recording of this meeting for public broadcast, and I ask that anyone else in the audience who is recording this meeting to please identify themselves for the record by standing and stating their name and address. Seeing none, Councillor Boschman, would you please lead us in the salute to the flag?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Councillor Boschman.
Present.
Councillor Kuchar.
Here.
Councillor Cragen. Councillor Cruz.
Here.
Councillor D'Antali.
Here.
Councillor Fleming.
Here.
Councillor Green.
Here.
Councillor Schultz.
Here.
Councillor Squalia.
Present.
Councillor Van Hazinga.
Here.
And President Zarella.
Here. Thank you very much. The public has been advised to contact the clerk's office regarding any comments of no more than 2 minutes. None have been brought to our attention. If there's anyone in the audience who would like to speak to any item on the agenda, please approach the podium, state your name and address, and the agenda item on which you wish to speak. Seeing none, we have a report of the Appointments Committee. Councillor Kuchar.
Thank you, President Zarella. The Appointment Committee met earlier this evening. We dealt with 2 appointments. One was a reappointment to the Fitchburg Council on Aging, term to expire June 1st of 2023, of Mr. George Rodriguez. It was unanimous. And there was a new appointment for the Commissioner of the Department of Public Works, term to expire July 3rd of 2022, Mr. Nicholas J. Erickson, and that was unanimously approved.
Motion to accept the report.
I have a motion and second to approve the report. Speaking on the motion, Councillor D'Antali.
Yes, on the report, I sit on the committee. I arrived late, however, but I just wanted to say that for DPW Commissioner, Mr. Erickson is a wise choice in that it provides continuity to a system that he's already familiar with his prior experience. But also, my own personal experience with him has been nothing short of excellent. His quick response time is very much appreciated, considering how annoying it may be. I probably email him and Gary on a good week, 3 times a week. That's a good week. And they're very responsive. He especially. The thing I like about Mr. Erickson is he doesn't just immediately tell us or tell a resident, no, we can't do that. He does some thorough research on the subject and tries to get to yes. And if it involves a situation that involves finances, well, that's up to his boss. But, that's what he can't control. But he never says no. He always has a way to get to yes, whether it's now or in the future. And for that, I appreciate that, because in my past experiences, too often you just get told, no, can't happen, and that's it. There's no explanation. There's no research. He doesn't do that. And so that's what I like about him the most. So that's why I wholeheartedly agree with this appointment. Thank you.
Thank you. Councillor Boschman.
First of all, I want to say congratulations to you, sir. I hope he doesn't mind working with me. That's number 1. And number 2, my other question I get, Mr. President, is this. When it comes to a reappointments and somebody's on a board, I wonder if we can get some kind of documentation to show how many times these people have been to board meetings and how many times they haven't been before we just start appointing people. I have never seen anything like that, but I've been to board meetings before, and I noticed that some of the people that get appointed haven't been at board meetings. So I like to have some kind of documentation from the mayor or somebody before I vote on an issue like that, for reappointment, because I take it very serious if they're going to apply for a board. And I'm not using this as a city. I've been to board meetings outside this government where I haven't seen people haven't been to, they just put it on their resume, I've been on this board, but they've never been to a board meeting. So I'm asking if we can receive that from now on these documents. We're doing reappointments if they've been going to their board meetings.
So, Councillor, I don't disagree in principle. I do think absenteeism is a problem on volunteer boards. However, it's my experience from having been on the zoning board that while the minutes of the boards do include a list of attendees, there is no sort of centralized tally sheet that shows that. So to compile that data, someone would have to go through the minutes for each meeting and mark down who was there, going back however many months or whatever. It would be a very tedious process.
Okay.
So if there is a way to do it more simply, I would be in favor of that, but at the moment, I don't think it's feasible. Councilor Schultz.
I wanted to say I agree wholeheartedly with Councilor Di Natale. All of my interactions with Nick Erickson have been very positive, and he's also appeared a couple of times at my Ward 1 meetings. He's done a great job explaining what the Department of Public Works is all about to the voters, and I think it's a great appointment. Congratulations, Nick.
Councilor Cruz.
Thank you, Mr. President. I just want to reiterate what my fellow councilors have said. In my very limited time on the council, I was appointed yesterday, and we have something due Friday for community development block grants, and I reached out to Commissioner Erickson. He's been nothing but responsive and really helped to walk through it and come together and work on a development grant with me. So thank you, and I look forward to working with you some more.
Councilor Green.
I would just like to speak through you to Councilor Boschman that if there's a concern about absenteeism or volunteerism, it may be prudent to reach out to, the board that's doing the reappointment and hear directly from them about the, roll call at board meetings versus tying up, I don't want to tie up a city clerk or somebody in central office to do that. If there's a board or commission, you could reach out to the director or to that agency itself and ask that question directly. How have they participated? Are they an active member or just a member of paper?
Okay, I'll do that. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, and thank you, Councilor Green. Any further on the motion?
Move to approve the report of the...
Second.
We have a motion and second, but thank you. So the motion is before the council. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes unanimously. Report of the Committee on Records. Councilor Green.
Yes, the report from December 21st appears to be in order.
Make a motion, we accept?
Second.
I have a motion and second. If there is no objection, we'll take this by unanimous consent. Seeing none, it is approved. We have communications. Appointment letter for permanent full-time firefighters for the city of Fitchburg, Alessandro A. Ciccone and Jeremy J. Kimber. Those will be sent to appointments. We also have a communication from the Pension Reserves Investment Management Board. If there is no objection, we will waive the reading and it will be placed on file with the city clerk. Seeing no objection. We have one order, 003-22, ordered that the city of Fitchburg hereby approves the expenditure of funds from the Department of Public Health grant in the approximate amount of $480,000 for the purpose of said grant, which is to support the staffing for COVID-19 contact tracing and related services in the 13 communities of the Montechusett Public Health Network. And that is referred to finance. That concludes the items on our agenda. We have one announcement. Ward 1 City Councilor Bernie Schultz is hosting a Ward 1 meeting on Monday, January 10th, 2022 at 6:30 p.m. here in the Fitchburg Legislative Building, 700 Main Street. Police Chief Ernie Martineau and Health Department Director Steve Curry will make presentations and answer questions.
Move to adjourn.
Second.
I have a motion and second to adjourn. If there is no objection, we are adjourned.